Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Eastern Kentucky University for 44th District first round action. We have the Madison Southern Eagles taking on the Madison Central Indians. Eagles are Casonobulous, which is a tremendous blow, but nonetheless, my name is Caleb Click, and I'm joined by Mr. Andrew Farmer as we get ready to bring you the greatest rivalry in Richmond.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good one tonight. Central Indians are coming in at 18-11 overall. Madison Southern at 14-15. The RPIs, .594 for Central, and then .532 for Southern. Looks like it all starts at the top here for Central. Central has Jake Fieldhouse coming in averaging 22.3 points per game and 11.3 rebounds per game. That dude can play. He is a player. That follows up with Luke Asher at 15.9. And then Cody Morrison at 10.2. Central is going to be a tough team to beat tonight for Southern, especially missing Casonobby.
Look at those Feldhouse numbers. He's 36 for 89 from three, and he shot 237 free throws on the year. He's 166 for 237. Jake Feldhouse is doing big things over there on the campus of Madison Central.
Yep, and I don't know how much our viewers back home know, but Jake Fieldhouse is just as good of a golfer as he is a basketball player, if not better. The dude can flat out golf his ball.
All right, enough talking about Central. We got to talk about our Eagles here. Eagles coming off a big win on Saturday over East Jessamine. We wondered how the Eagles would respond being without their star point guard, and the response was simply Zach Adams. Zach Adams went for 8 threes, 28 points. Gonna have to have that same kind of production to make up for the 22.5 points a game that's been given this whole season by Casonobby. Who else has got to step up, Farmer, for us to be able to hang in this game and pull an upset here today?
I think Michael Whitaker's got to do the thing he's done all year. He's got to shoot that rock. He shot the basketball from a 44.3% clip from three-point land all year. He's got to keep doing that. He's got to make more than that, to be honest with you, if we want to have a chance in this basketball game tonight.
Whitaker, an excellent shooter, just beautiful to watch his shot and just his confidence every time he releases it. I love it when the bang comes and you get to send him off with a bang, Farmer. I hope we get to say a lot of bang tonight. I think it's going to have to be, though, we're going to have the tandem of Zach and Michael Whitaker hitting threes tonight. We're going to have production from the other guys. You've been mentioning it. We've been talking. Who is going to stop Jake Feldhouse is the real question. He's coming in averaging 22.3 points per game. As we mentioned, been to the free throw line 237 times this year. That's we did the math on it earlier. That's like 8 free throws a game. So the kid gets to the line 8 times a game. I don't know who's going to match that. I'm hoping that the sophomore Jordan Dunaway or the freshman Cam Adams will surprise me. But we got to have somebody with a tremendous amount of physicality that's willing to go in there and take the challenge of the 6'5" you say, Jake Feldhouse?
I'd say he's at least 6'5". I'd say he's a little bit taller than that, really. He's a big one. But I don't think that it can be a one-man thing, right? I don't think it's like, one of our guys can match up with him and stop him. It's going to take a team effort tonight to stop Jake Feldhouse and slow him down in the slightest.
Big crowd on hand as this place continues to fill up the newly remodeled Eastern Kentucky University Gymnasium. It is looking beautiful in here, and the environment is great. As looking kind of historically here, again, Central Southern drawing the first round of the district. This has not happened since 2019-2020, and really it's not been the most common thing since early in the 2000s. Before that, it was 14-15 that had happened. So in the last 10 years, it's only happened 2 times. And unfortunately, this year it is happening. I was trying to figure out what the heck else was happening as the Southern student section was going nuts.
Got the cameras on them.
Oh, the cameras will do it. We got a little student section rivalry starting to heat up here. Madison Southern going to be on the home bench wearing the home threads. They're going to be white with the orange trim. Meanwhile, Madison Central going to be in the red jerseys with the blue letters and trim.
Crazy to think just how lopsided this rivalry has been in the past. I mean, Central has dominated this rivalry for as long as we can remember, except for the past couple years. Southern has really put it on them and hung in there with them, having 1, 2, and 3 district championships in the past, 7 years?
Yep.
3 district
And
championships in the past 7 years.
2 in the last 3.
2 in the last 3. That's unheard of in this rivalry, as Southern has really started clawing back at it.
As we're getting ready for some starting lineups here, it doesn't look like we're going to be doing another national anthem. Let's go ahead and break down what we expect to see starting lineup-wise.
We got Wayne down on the floor. Wayne is ready.
Wait, where's Wayne? Oh, Wayne is, he's down there getting focused.
Is on the floor. Get focused.
Wayne was getting too focused tonight. We were not able to get words with Wayne for halftime, so we're just going to kind of go hypothetical on what we think Wayne would say.
If I'm Wayne right now, I'm probably going to say, got to play great defense, got to box out, got to rebound.
I think if we can do those things, we got a good chance tonight.
And he's right.
Starting lineup for the Indians. Number 4, that's going to be Will Richardson, 7.8 points per game. No surprise, Jake Feldhouse, number 20, 22.3 points per game. That's going to be number 23, Luke Asher, the junior, coming in 15.9 points per game. We got number 10, Cam Steele, coming in at 3.9 points per game. And I can't see who the other one is. I'll let you in on that in just a second. On the other side of things, the senior guard, Michael Whitaker, coming in shooting the 3 at a very high clip this season, 83 on the season, 44.3% from 3. That's Michael Whitaker. We got senior Mason Davis coming in. He's our glue guy. He's the toughness guy. He might be that guy to match Jake Feldhouse tonight. I know he's much undersized, but he's the toughness guy, in my opinion, on this team. We got the junior, number 11, Zach Adams, coming off his probably career best, I would say. 28 points performance on Saturday against East Jessamine. We got the sophomore, the big man in the middle. That's going to be Jordan Dunaway. Got to see big things out of him tonight. And rounding out the starting lineup is not number 0, Kason Nobby, but yet his younger brother. That's number 25, Tucker Nobby, the freshman. Getting set for tip here, and I'm going to hand it over to the main man himself, Mr. Andrew Farmer.
All right, here we go. Let's play some basketball.
Man, I like this view.
Tip-off is won by Feldhouse easily. There's number 10, Cam Steele with the ball up top.
Eagles bringing kind of a trap up top. They got Dunaway as the main man up top.
Richardson, three-pointer, good.
Quick 3 from Richardson.
Quick three-pointer there by Central to get them on the board, 3-0. As Whitaker.
Richardson's 41st 3 of the year.
Whitaker is going to bring the ball up the floor here for the Eagles. As he is doubled at half court. Gets out of it to Dunaway. Cross court to Adams. Back to Nobby up top. That's Tucker. Tucker's going to take
in the
him.
lane. Look at that.
Nice.
What about the freshman?
Tucker Nobby takes it to the rack and lays it in. 3-2 Central.
Beautiful play by Tucker Nobby. That's the aggression I like to see out of him. That's a Kaysen-like approach.
Feldhouse gets the ball down low, and he gets fouled by Whitaker.
Man, I thought that was a jump ball.
That was good hands there by Whitaker. And they got him on the foul. They call it on the floor?
I think they got Davis instead of
Whitaker.
Whitaker.
Davis on it? I was going to say it wasn't.
And they are getting it on the floor.
Didn't look like it was on Micah. They called that on the floor. That's going to stay underneath the basket with Central.
Dunaway underneath on Feldhouse.
They get the ball into Asher up top. Asher kicks to the corner, up to the top here. Asher inside, layup, good, off the backboard.
He went right over top of Dunaway there as Nobby going up the right side quickly.
Nobby tries to get the ball up the floor quick. Gets out of the double team. Dunaway taking it to the rack.
Got him on the charge. I don't know about that call.
So they're going to call a charge there as Dunaway's slow to get up.
What do you think? You like the call?
His feet were set, but I don't know if Dunaway hit him squarely.
I just thought he was falling before he hit him.
Yep. Central is up 5-2. Central
Eagles bringing full court 2-2-1.
Trying to break the press here, and they do. Steele up top with the ball. Eagles playing an extended 2-3 zone. Forcing Central to make some passes. Asher finds Fieldhouse down low. Goes up for the shot and gets fouled.
So he's drawn 2 fouls early. We mentioned 237 free throws on the season. Here he goes to his first 2 right here.
As Feldhouse is going to have to earn them here with 2 free throws.
Shooting it at 70% on the season.
First one's good.
And he is a big old dude.
He is. He's a big youngin'.
Only a junior.
Second one is good. Rattles in.
7-2 Central.
Southern gets it in to Whitaker, the baseline. Trying to break the press here. All by himself against Richardson. And he does. Almost lost it. Whitaker, free throw line jumper. Good. Rattles in.
Good to see that one go for Michael Whitaker. He had a tough night the other night against East Jess. Good to see him get one to go early.
Central breaks the press. 3-ball. No good. Almost jammed in by Fieldhouse, but Southern comes away with the ball.
Almost doesn't count, Farmer.
That's right. Horseshoes and hand grenades, my good sir. As Whitaker got shoved almost across the half-court line, Southern regains the ball.
Almost doesn't count, Farmer.
That's right. Nobby being guarded closely by Steele up top. Gets it to Adams, coming off an 8 3-pointer game.
Very similar to the girls. The Central defense is just smothering. I mean, they are all over the Eagles.
So Whitaker whips it across court to Davis. Davis spins. Finds Whitaker on the wing. 3-ball in the air. Good.
Let's go.
Nice shot there by Whitaker as it's 7-all.
That was a beautiful play by Mason Davis. He was
nice.
Covered up, and he found Whitaker on the opposite side of the floor.
Didn't panic, just kept surveying the floor and found his man. As Davis got away with a foul there. They get him on that one, though.
Richardson buries the three from the corner, and one opportunity.
Nice shot there by Richardson as Davis was just out of control and just landed on him.
That's 2 on Davis.
Got a chance for a 4-point play here. As Davis is pleading his case.
Richardson going to the line where he shoots at 76% on the season. Helton set to check in for the Eagles.
Shot is good. That is an elusive 4-point play. Don't see that very often there from Will Richardson, excuse me.
Will Richards reminds me of Nick Richards.
There you go. Southern's going to get the ball in here to Michael Whitaker again. He's brought the ball up all night. Calls for the clear out here. Zach Adams gets it across the half court to Tucker Nobby on the wing. Tucker taking his time. Feeds it to Dunaway down low, being guarded by Feldhaus. Dunaway nowhere to go. Gives it up to Adams up top. Double team by Feldhaus as they have fouled. They have fouled Zach, beat him to death, but they're going to call a jump ball.
Ball's going to stay with the Eagles.
I don't know how they didn't call that foul. I mean, Feldhaus come over and knocked him on the ground. Just when you're Madison Central, you get away with that one.
Indians just coming out with a jump press every time they get it up top. They're bringing Feldhaus in the defender.
As Dunaway takes it in. Almost had the and one. Got fouled on the take, though. He'll shoot 2.
But every time they get it up top, whoever's guarding the guard up there, they're bringing Feldhaus up, and they're basically creating like a trap. And Feldhaus is just so big, it's hard to see past him.
Got at least 6'6" of a wingspan to get around there. Smothers him. First one is no good.
Short that time from Dunaway.
Dunaway short arm that one. Dig deep, big man.
Dunaway about the same height as Feldhaus.
That one's perfect.
To go.
Nice shot there on the second one. Central up 11-8 here. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
It was an excellent pass.
Feldhaus with a great pass there to Cody Morrison for the easy layup. Whitaker gives it over to Nobby in the corner. Here comes the trap. He gets out of it to Zach Adams. Zach Adams going to let a 3 fly. Good.
Oh, baby. That's good to see.
Picks up right where he left off last game with another 3-pointer.
He has no time to even think about celebrating as the Indians come back the other way in a hurry.
Steele misses the floater. Kick out to the corner. Rebound up in the air. Batted over to Feldhaus. He's going to walk.
He don't like that call, Farmer.
He didn't like it one bit. As the Madison Southern student section letting him know. Indians are in a 2-2-1 press here. As now they're going to fall back here looking for a trap as Southern breaks it easily. Nice work there by Southern. Derek Helton on the wing. Passes it up to Zach up top. Zach Adams being guarded by Steele. Passes it over to Whitaker. Whitaker going to pull for three. Got it.
Bang!
Nice shot there by Whitaker as Southern has took the lead 14-13. Eagles pressing here. They've got their trap in the corner. Steele gets out of it, though. Got a cutter on the inside. Tucker Nobby with the steal. Pokes it away. Nice active hands there by Tucker Nobby. He's bringing it down the floor.
Great play by the freshman.
Tucker Nobby going to cut to the basket, go for the layup, and they get him on the foul.
I thought for a second they weren't going to blow that whistle, and I was getting ready to not be very happy. It's like he got absolutely clobbered.
I believe
like he went into the padding of the goal down there.
I believe that the referee swallowed his whistle for just a second there, but he coughed it up in time to make the call. Tucker Nobby's going to shoot 2 free throws here. First one's good.
That's the second really aggressive take that we saw Tucker Nobby take. He took one first play of the game, I think, on the right side, scoring the 2, and then he goes left side there. We got to keep getting more of that from Tucker Nobby.
Yes. Southern is up now 2 points, 2:49 to go in the first quarter. Second free throw good to put them up by 3.
So both those takes resulted in 4 points. That's big for the freshman.
Only concern right now is just the pace of this game. I mean, Southern is running up and down the floor. Their guys are a little bit winded as they try to throw it up to Feldhaus up high and just overshoots him.
Was that supposed to be a lob?
I hope it wasn't, because if it was, it wasn't a very good one.
Whew. It almost went to the student section. We're going full court press both ways.
As Landon Adams wisely avoids, or Zach Adams wisely avoids the trap at half court. He goes for the floater, misses, but gets his own rebound. As Dunaway has it now. The ball's loose. Central has it. Steele coming the other way. So they drop it off to Feldhaus, and he lays it in. Tucker Nobby coming with trying to break the press here. Gives it back to Zach and then releases. Pass across court to Whitaker. Whitaker down low to Dunaway. Back up to Whitaker. Eagles going to set something up here. No, 3-ball. No good. Rebound Derek Helton. Derek Helton's going to get called for the walk as he tried to put a move on the big man down low.
Got to keep your head up, though, freshman. You created that opportunity.
That's right. That's right.
You earned on the offensive board.
He earned that shot. Just next time, got to have those feet set. As Central's going to dig into their bench here, get some new guys in.
We got 24, Joe Powers.
Joe Powers, I love that name.
Me too. Who is that? Number 30. We got Christian Lawson.
Christian Lawson.
Lawson walks.
Feldhaus cutting to the basket there as he gets fouled.
That's something we're going to have to keep an eye on. As many fouls as he draws, man, the depth is going to be tested of Madison Southern.
Absolutely. Good, strong take by him. All you can do really is just foul him. I mean, there's nothing else to do. It's so big.
They got Tucker on that one, and again, we kind of got word that they're going to be using the depth tonight as Colin Sebastian coming to the scores table with Cam Adams.
This first one is good by Feldhaus. As Southern is going to check in Cam Adams and Colin Sebastian. Get those starters a breather.
Sebastian had a well of a JV game the other day. Not really had his time in varsity, but I was talking with him earlier. I said, man, you got to be ready. You got to make that carry over.
Second one by Feldhaus is no good as he just goes up and rebounds over Whitaker. But Cam Adams with the steal. Southern's going to come away with the ball.
Excellent play there by the freshman.
Whitaker calls for the clear out here. He's just trying to take his man one-on-one. As Feldhaus comes across and blocks him.
I like it from Michael Whitaker, though. That was a good move. He got all the way to the rack, and Feldhaus is just a big guy down there.
I think you got to be aggressive, right? You got to be the aggressor in this scenario. Derek Helton gets it up top, guarded by Feldhaus. Gives it over to Zach Adams. Zach Adams backs it out. Going to set up some offense here. Zach Adams does a move, goes in, kicks it out to Helton on the wing. Helton throws it away. Central on the run, layup, no good, but follow-up is good. As that ball was going in, and Cam Adams punched it through. They've let the clock run. They're going to have to fix that up.
It's number 11, Cody Morrison, on that take there.
Central has retaken the lead now, 18-16. Close out this chaotic first quarter here. Got 57 seconds left.
I think the one guy that's really causing all the problems is the headliner for Madison Central. That's Feldhaus. We're going to have to start going at him, try to draw some fouls on him.
He certainly has, as Whitaker gets trapped there at half court, and he calls a timeout wisely to avoid the turnover.
I like the timeout. These guys need a breather real quick.
Smart. They need the timeout, too. Those guys are gassed, man. Zach Adams has about got his tongue hanging out of his head. He is tired. He's not played this many minutes all year.
This pace is unbelievable, to be honest. I mean, it's 18-16.
And that's my only concern for Southern, right? It's all run and gun, up and down the floor, up and down, and these guys, they're tired. I mean, you can see it that they're tired. So, gotta think they'll try to slow the pace down at some point.
I think they're going to have to be aggressive on trying to pick up the fouls on Feldhaus, though. We got to get Feldhaus out of that ball game because he's disrupted in so many different ways. I mean, he's blocking shots. He's coming down and drawing fouls. Everybody else, I mean, yeah, they're good and they're being aggressive and stuff, but Feldhaus is just the separator right now.
Yep. As I just got some knuckles from the Eagles. I don't know if you could see that, but the Eagle mascot came over and gave me some knuckles there.
I hope they could see that in the camera.
Feldhaus has been a nightmare, though, for the Eagles, though. He has been all over the floor, like you said, and just disrupting this game. As Sebastian has it up top, hands it off to Adams. Zach passes it over to Derek. Whitaker with it now on the wing. Cam Adams wide open on the roll. Whitaker hits him. Dump down to Derek Helton. It's good. Nice shot.
Derek, I don't know how he got that shot up, but he did.
I don't either,
pass
but
from Cam Adams.
I'm tickled it went in.
18 off.
Southern showing full court press again. Cross court pass to Feldhaus. Feldhaus takes it in and makes it.
Feldhaus falls down almost every single time. Like he's on the floor every single possession.
Yes, he is. As Zach Adams passes it over to Derek. Derek down low to Cam. Cam up and under. Can't finish. Central the rebound. Last court heave. Can't hit. As that's going to bring the first quarter to an end. The score is 20-18. Madison Central. We're going to have a second here to catch our breath.
Yeah, we need it.
I need a second to breathe. As this has been the Madison Southern Sports Radio Network. Here we go, back here in Richmond, Kentucky. We are watching the Madison Central and Madison Southern game here, Madison Southern Sports Radio broadcast. So we've just got some stats here from the first quarter. We'll pick up on that in just a second. Central feeds it down low to Feldhaus. Can't corral it. That wasn't Feldhaus.
I don't know if we're going to be picking up on that in a second or not. This
I don't know
pace has
either.
been so frantic. Might be a minute.
That was not Feldhaus. That was Lawson that they tried to feed it down low to, and he lost it. And Southern here, Colin Sebastian trapped up top, gets it to Whitaker. Whitaker has it up top now. Picks up his dribble. Got nowhere to go. Gives it to Derek Helton. Derek Helton gives it back to Whitaker. Whitaker slips. There's a slick spot on the floor there. As he calls for the clear out. He's got Feldhaus on him here. tries to
There
take
we
it
go.
in, throws it
Oh,
up, and
come
lost
on.
it. They didn't call the foul on Feldhaus.
He didn't lose it. He got fouled. He shot faked on Feldhaus. Feldhaus came up on him. They just didn't call it.
Goatley gets in the lane, loses it. Feldhaus, 3-ball. Good. A nice shot there by Feldhaus. That extends the Central lead to 5 points.
Nobby going right side.
Tucker Nobby loses it to Goatley. Goatley coming the other way. Pass ahead. As Central corrals it. Back up top to Feldhaus. 3-ball again. No good. Rebound, Tucker Nobby. Tucker's going to give it to Whitaker. Southern trying to slow things down, trying to slow this tempo down. It's been nuts so far. As he gives it to Derek Helton in the corner. Derek dribbles in, free throw line jumper. No good. Rattles off the rim a couple times. As the ball is coming up top to Feldhaus. Steal by Tucker Nobby, but it goes out of bounds. Good hustle play there. As I believe Feldhaus has a foot on Tucker Nobby.
Yeah, Nobby stripped that from him. I think it actually went off Feldhaus. I think it should be Eagles' ball, but Nobby at the end of that went over and helped Feldhaus up. He's a lot better sport than I would have been. Feldhaus putting him on him right now. I don't think I would have helped him up. Would you?
Hey, play the game the right way. Good things happen.
You're right.
Steele gets it inbounds to the corner. It's the second foul on a three-pointer in this early game here. And Sebastian just came flying out of nowhere on Will Richardson and fouled him on the three-pointer.
26-18 Madison Central. Much like the girls' game right now, Central starting to pull away in the second. Eagles got better tighten this thing down.
Can't foul a three-point shooter like that. You got to come out under control. As the free throw rattles in. Another 4-point play for the Eagles. Sebastian gets it to Nobby. Nobby passes it up to Derek Helton, and Central pokes it out of bounds.
Whitaker coming back in to replace Sebastian.
Get Whitaker a quick little break and get him immediately right back into the ball game here. Not going to let him have much time on the bench. Zach Adams with it up on top. So here comes that trap. They've done it all game. Tucker comes to bail him out. Tucker Nobby with the ball up top now. Guarded by Steele.
Nobby very bothered right now as he tries to throw it off Steele. Instead, he throws it to Steele.
Steele stole it there. As they're going to get him for a charge there. That was number 30, Lawson, come down the floor out of control.
That was Asher.
Was that 23?
Yeah, it was Asher.
That was Asher. Asher come down the floor.
I was hoping it was Feldhaus.
Yeah, me too. Out of control, though, and they're going to get the foul there on the charge. Southern ball. Can't help but look at Kaysen over there. He's standing up. He's took his brace off. He wants to be part of this game so bad he can't stand it.
Yeah, he's been the lone guy standing a lot of different plays. He is the lone guy standing.
As Southern has almost beat the press, but Tucker Nobby throws it away. Feldhaus can't corral the pass. It's going to be Eagle ball again. As Southern had that press broke, and there was just an athletic play there right at the end to tip the ball. Southern gets it into Derek Helton.
Whitaker throws it to us.
The ball was coming right at us. Looked like he was trying to pass it to us. Zach Adams hits Cam Adams out of the trap.
Sort of.
And they throw it away again. Central running the other way. Will Richardson on the wing. Passes it up. Steele from the top. Thought about the three. Kicks it back out. Feldhaus, 3-ball. No good. Rebound, Derek Helton. Zach Adams going to bring this across the half-court line here, trying to slow things down. So Whitaker has it on the wing now. Going to take his time. He takes it in and can't finish. Rebound to Steele. Steele coming the other way. Pulls it back out. Up top to Will Richardson. Richardson feeds Feldhaus. Steele passes it back up top. He's going to let a three fly. No good. Rebound, Tucker Nobby. Central still up by 9 points, 27-18 here with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second quarter.
Eagles got to calm down here. Get a bucket.
Tucker Nobby takes it all the way. Nice
Beautiful.
layup.
I know where he learned that one from.
Channeling Big Brother there on that one. Will Richardson, 3-ball. No good. Tucker Nobby comes away with the rebound.
I don't know if you noticed that, but he actually got fouled on that one, too.
He did get fouled on that one as well, but they felt sorry for us, I believe. Cam Adams down low, going to shoot the fadeaway. Oh, ill-advised shot. Clangs off the backboard there. Central
Freshman trying to make something happen. Just a little,
trying to make something happen. I don't blame him.
little too
Got
much there.
to take good shots here, though.
2-3 for Madison Southern.
Central's going to try to slow things down here.
Are they really, though?
Steele going to take it in. Kicks it out to Richardson. Up top, pump fake. Drives in. Number 11 will get a foul here.
It's Cody Morrison.
It's Cody Morrison, the senior, on the take. He got fouled. Got a lot of juniors on this Madison Central roster I'm looking at here. Junior, senior, junior. Lots of them. Just got to think they're not going to lose much coming into next year. Morrison, free throw is good.
We got Dunaway in for Adams. We got Landon Adams in for Derek Helton.
Got all the starters back in except for Landon Adams. Landon Adams is back in now.
In favor of Davis because Davis is sitting on the bench with 2 fouls.
Free throw, good. Morrison hit both of them. That pushes the Central lead back to 9.
Full court press by the Indians.
As Zach Adams was trapped, and Tucker Nobby just got fouled. No call. As Zach Adams swats him out of bounds. Wow. Steele went up for the shot there and just got swatted by Zach Adams.
I hope that photographer under the basket got that one because that was pretty impressive.
That was pretty epic.
The undersized guard, Zach Adams. Wow. Throwing it up to Feldhaus.
Feldhaus can't make it. Rebound no good. Rebound again. His third chance. He misses it, but he gets fouled.
I believe if I was Coach Wright there, I'd be telling him, let's just step on his feet. Keep him from jumping because we can't out-jump him.
Got to do something. This Feldhaus got 3 straight offensive boards there before he finally got fouled. Just a man among boys tonight. He's a big youngin'.
How many free throws is this for him? This is at least 5 and 6.
I believe that this is actually 7 and 8.
Wow.
As he misses the first one.
Average.
That was the first one he's missed tonight. The referee's going to make him tuck his shirt in.
Better tuck it in, young fella. Basketball kind of runs in Feldhaus's blood, don't it?
I believe so. I tell you, though, he's a better golfer than he is basketball player. He's unbelievable. Second free throw, good. Pretty shot.
10-point Madison Central advantage. 2 minutes and 58 seconds left to play in the first half.
Southern has broke the press easily. It's 2-on-1. Dunaway can't corral the pass from Nobby, though. Nobby back in the lane, turn around. Swatted by Feldhaus. Central's on the run. Steele, 3-ball. No, he's passing it. He passed it into Feldhaus, who gets fouled and won.
We've got to do something about Feldhaus. I mean, if I'm Coach Wright, that's almost my main objective right now. Like, you go at him, you shot fake, you just force the officials to call something. If he comes into you, I'm taking a charge almost every time.
Just so much bigger, so much stronger than all our guys. I mean, it's just hard to handle.
There's no answer right now for Madison Southern.
Free throw is no good. Cam Adams taps it over to Whitaker. Whitaker gives it to Nobby. As Tucker Nobby. Here's the trap. They've done it all game.
Got to get it over half court.
They take it away from him. Steele. Layup by Central.
Number 24, Joe Powers.
As they're going to get a foul there on Steele. He fouled Zach Adams there as he was trying to take it up the floor.
Just like that, 14-point Madison Central lead.
Yep. The lead swells to 14 quickly. A couple empty possessions for Southern has done that. That trap has been really effective tonight for Central. They've done a good job of putting pressure on our guards all night.
Really brilliant by Feldhaus because it's not giving us the chance to take threes either.
As we're going to get Whitaker for the walk. He went down the lane, jump stopped. I guess he took steps.
Whitaker still in disbelief. He thought it was a foul. I did too.
Central breaks the press. Swinging it around the horn here, giving it to Feldhaus. Feldhaus down low. Cam Adams is guarding him.
I like that there from Cam. Cam
3 ball. Yeah, he's playing aggressive, that's for sure. Will Richardson with the offensive board. Pass cross court. Morrison, 3 ball. No good. Missed everything.
Shoved Tucker Nobby out of bounds.
Tucker Nobby got shoved, yeah.
Richardson
no call.
Literally just shoved him out of bounds. No call.
Floater in the lane. Good. For number 24, that's Joe Powers.
You just can't give them that many opportunities. We gave them three second chance opportunities there.
Southern looking for offense here as they break the press. Tucker Nobby up top to Whitaker. Whitaker, 3 ball. No good. Rebound to Feldhaus. Feldhaus looks up. Passes ahead. He gets it back. And they're going to call it and 1. Tucker Nobby set up for the charge, and they're going to call him for a block instead.
Buddy, I don't know about that one. He just leveled Tucker Nobby. I don't care if he was set or not. I mean, there was no question. Feldhaus he just plowed him. And he looked like he was pretty decently set. I don't know about that one at all. I mentioned it on the last broadcast. I watched Damon Tolbert at the state tournament one time do a dunk just like that, and they called it a charge, and it was rightfully a charge. That was very similar. He just didn't finish the dunk.
Yep, as Tucker Nobby comes up, grabbing his backside. That one hurt. As Feldhaus finishes the 3-point play, he's going to check out.
He did finish.
He did finish.
Wrong. I was frustrated because I couldn't believe it wasn't a foul.
He's going to check out here as Central's lead has swelled to 19 points. A minute 5 to go here in the second quarter. Southern breaks the press, gets it to Colin Sebastian on the wing. He gives it back up top to Whitaker. Whitaker going to pull it out. Passes to Sebastian. 3 ball. Not even close.
Sebastian got bothered that time by the size of Central.
As Central's coming the other way. Nice pass there as number 30 finishes. That is Lawson. Christian Lawson with the bucket for Central. Southern breaks the press here. Sebastian does. Gets it back up top to Whitaker. Whitaker double teamed as he gets fouled.
It's about time they call a foul.
That double team has been effective all night long. The double team has caused havoc for Madison Southern.
41-20, 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Favor of Madison Central. Whitaker got it up top.
Here comes the double team. He's going to call him for a foul.
The double team has been effective, but the double team has been very, very physical.
Yes.
Really surprised we've not seen more foul calls up top there.
Yes, they've been extremely physical. As here comes the double team again. Get it across to Sebastian. Another pass to Adams. 3 ball. No good. Rebound steal. He's going to pass it ahead here. Central goes for the layup. That was number 30, Lawson, as he misses, but he got fouled.
Lawson going to go to the line.
I think just the speed of this game and the physicality has caught up with Southern. Like we were talking about at the end of that first quarter, I mean, it's just been a sprint up and down the floor every time. First free throw, no good. Rattles out.
Yeah, our guys are definitely gassed.
Our guys are wore out. They're going to take the whole halftime to sit down and relax, I'm sure. This coach is going to get Landon Adams and Tucker Nobby in here to close out this first half. Only got 13 seconds left.
Lawson, 68% on the season from the free throw line as he knocks that one down.
Makes the second one. Southern going to get one more chance here for some buckets. Landon passes it to Davis. Davis loses it out of bounds.
Central throws it all the way to the other side of the court where nobody's at.
Micah's half-court heave is a little bit short. Wow, I'm going to have to catch my breath after that one. Central leads 42-20 here at halftime as they just took off in the second quarter and left Madison Southern in the dust. Southern had 2 points in the second quarter.
Much like what we saw out of the girls tied up at the end of the first quarter. I don't remember if it was exactly tied, but it was close to being tied, and then that second quarter got away from the Eagles there. We're going to take a second, kind of just catch our breath, take a quick drink, then we'll be back to analyze some stats and bring you the second half action here on the Madison Southern Radio Network.
Well, the teacher asked pick randomly from a basket full of names, and to my surprise, when I opened my eyes, I got one that wasn't lame. I nodded my head in saddened relief, quite well do I know this man. Why, yes, of course, he's a fighting force, he's my good old friend named Dan. Well, he's only 16, he likes color green, and I've never heard him cuss. He keeps to himself, he keeps good health, and he never raises a fuss. He's a genius resident and the president of the junior student board. He used to spam critters on the gram, he's a demon on the checkerboard. He might need glasses, but that don't mean that he ain't got a vision. He's aced all his classes and it's unforeseen that he'll back down from high position. He makes straight A's and he's been well raised and he plays the baritone. He gets plenty of rest, keeps a tidy desk, and he's got himself a dog at home. Well, he's only 16, he likes color green, and I've never heard him cuss. He keeps to himself, he keeps good health, and he never raises a fuss. He's a genius resident and the president of the junior student board. He used to spam critters on the gram, he's a demon on the checkerboard. Hi, if you don't know by now, my name's Wyatt Fireball. I'm about to play for you A Lady of Spain. It's an old jazz song. A couple of bluegrassers picked it up, and I did too. I'm going to play for you two old mountain tunes. The first one's called Shout Lulu and the second one's called Soldier's Joy. Nobody wrote them and they're too old to be copyrighted.
Back here at the campus of Eastern Kentucky University, 44th District first round action. Madison Central 42, Madison Southern 20 after one half of play. We got the stat sheet on hand. Farmer, what's standing out on that stat sheet?
All right, stats here for you. Madison Central with a score of 42 points. Madison Southern with 20. For Madison Southern, Michael Whitaker's leading the way with 8 points. We also have Tucker Nobby with 6. Also have Zach Adams with 3. And then Jordan Dunaway with 1, and Derek Helton with 2. Not a ton of scoring for Madison Southern here, especially in the second quarter, as they only had 2 points. They were held to 2 points total in the second quarter.
They get outscored 22-2 in that quarter.
On the other side of things, as far as Central goes, we are leading the way here with Jake Feldhouse, has 16 points to lead the Central Indians. Also have Will Richardson with 11 points. He has hit 2 3-pointers that he's got fouled on. I don't think I've ever seen 2 4-point plays in a half of basketball like that. Craziness. Joe Powers with 6. Love that name. Also have Cody Morrison with 4. And then Christian Lawson with 3. And Luke Asher with 2. The tale of the game so far has been Feldhouse. I mean, Feldhouse has got whatever he's wanted. And he's also shot a lot of free throws, as he shot 8 already, and we're just now at halftime. The other thing that's really stood out to me has been the trap. Central has trapped every single pass out of the game so far on defense, and it's caused a lot of havoc on Madison Southern. Got to tip their hat to them, right? I mean, Southern's not without their best ball handler, Casey Nobby being out. They've really went at the ball handlers this game, and it has paid off for Coach Feldhouse and his crew.
You can tell Coach Feldhouse has been doing this a while. It's been a great game plan. He's been bringing Feldhouse and the other bigger defender. Who would that be? Number 30. That was Lawson. Feldhouse
Lawson.
And Lawson, but mainly Feldhouse to double team with whoever is guarding the guard. And it's killed us.
The length of Feldhouse has really bothered Southern, as like you said, every time that they trap like that, he's there. So every time the guards turn around, they've got to go around a 6'6" guy. And it's ate them up so far, especially that second quarter. That second quarter really, really hurt Southern, as they only scored 2 points.
Now that you can finally hear us, I think it's just important to note, this environment is legit. I know it's a blowout right now, but man, it just feels like it's basketball season in Kentucky. As I know all district tournaments getting underway tonight, decided to step back and look at all the action later after this one's over. The Eagles got to find a way to dig out of a hole, though. We're capable from a shooting aspect, but they've just Coach Feldhouse in that plan has not given us a chance to even get a look from 3. They've just smothered us.
As Central has 9 steals against Southern here, and Southern has turned the ball over 12 times at halftime. Almost a mirror image of what happened in the first game with our girls whenever they played the Lady Indians earlier. Almost identical performance so far.
With the exception of Jake Feldhouse.
Feldhouse has been a big difference maker. I mean, he has been as advertised. He's played very well so far.
If you've not been over to the new EKU gymnasium here, it is quite wonderful. The old wall that they used to have on one side is now like a box seating area. Is that what I should call it?
Yeah, almost like box seats. I mean, it's super nice. You can walk in. There's a little area with TVs and lounges. It's extremely nice. I encourage you to come out here if you haven't seen it yet.
Again, 44th District going to be continuing on tomorrow night as we have both boys and girls matching up. It's going to be Berea versus Model. They're going to be fighting for a spot in that district championship game. The Madison Central Indian girls improved to 25-2 earlier to take their spot in that district final on Thursday night. And the boys are going to have to duke it out here. Hopefully the Eagles can find some magic in the second half to try to punch their ticket there as well.
Keys to the rest of the game, Mr. Click. What does Madison Southern have to do to claw their way back into this ball game?
You said it. It was a mirror image of the first game. It starts with taking care of the ball, but I swear, we got to do something about Feldhouse and great players like that. It's hard to do something about, but I think our guys have just got to continue shooting the ball. They got to get in there, and if you get inside on Feldhouse, don't be scared to shoot over him. Pump fake him, go into him, force the officials to call something. You might not get it every time, but if we can get a couple racked up on him and see him have a little more bench time this half, that might be able to give us some spurts to maybe cut into this 22-point deficit.
I think you hit the nail on the head there. Feldhouse has 0 fouls. So he's played this whole first half of basketball without fouling anybody. You got to make life a little bit harder on him. Whenever he goes to the basket out of control and falls down like that, somebody's got to be waiting there to take the charge. I think Tucker Nobby tried and came away hurt from it earlier. I think he learned his lesson, didn't want to do that again. So somebody's got to step up, take those charges, and attack him.
I hope he does it again, though, because those are the plays you got to have. Those are winning plays. Had the right idea there. I think somebody's really got to get down there and just be physical with Feldhaus. We don't have the physicality to match him, but, back from my playing days and stuff, some of those great players, like I remember guarding Cameron Justice, and he did not like the physicality too much. Now, he still lit me up and went for God knows how many, but just anything to get in his head, make him think twice about it. Got to do something.
I'm not sure that there's a beast on this Madison Southern team like you were, though, Mr. Click, back in the day.
Yeah.
We threw you in there, and you were just going to cause chaos. You're like the Tasmanian devil.
That's about all I did. Get in there and
you got your
chaos.
money's worth. You got your money's worth on every foul. I'll tell you that right now.
I did. I think I set the record for fouls in my career.
If you weren't fouling out, you weren't happy.
Maybe we need somebody off the bench to do that. Let's bring in a guy with a lot of physicality. Just come in there and deliver some fouls. And I'm not meaning dirty fouls, but I just mean get in there and just be physical, play rough.
Yep.
Anything to get in the head. We got to slow this Madison Central offense down.
Got about 10 seconds left here to kick off our second half action. Madison Southern, Madison Central, as Southern finds himself down 20-42.
I love that tonight all the roads to the Sweet 16 begin. The whole regular season doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter that we're sitting at 14-15. What matters is that you win the game in front of you. It's win or go home time here in the state of Kentucky.
Just like Coach Winkler used to say, 0-0.
0-0.
Disappointed in the grounds crew here. I see some pieces of, pom-pom out on the floor. I mean,
what are we doing?
Accident waiting to happen. Like, we need to get onto this floor crew here. Put me in charge. I'll take care of the grounds, EKU.
So, not sure what's going on with Tucker Nobby, but they put Sebastian in favor of Tucker Nobby. I don't really know what's going on. Is Nobby upset over there? I'm not sure what's going on here. Adams, 3, no good. Into the hands of Dunaway. Farmer, you want me to take
Yes, sir.
Play, give you a break. Whitaker, 3, right side, no good. That's Asher that comes down with it. Indians coming back the other way, and they're running. That's Cam Steele over to Feldhaus, left side. Thought about a corner 3. He's going to pass it up. Richardson's going to find it in the corner, over to Steele. Back over to Morrison.
Nice
Morrison
block.
taking it baseline. Is that blocked by Davis?
Dunaway got that one.
I like it. Davis, corner. Sebastian, 3, hit the side of the backboard. Sebastian's got to settle in. He's a good shooter. He's just got to settle in, young guy. They throw the lob to Asher. Easy 2 there for the Indians.
Asher was waiting for that one. They just threw it up to him, and he finished the layup.
Eagles come back the other way. Sebastian finds Adams at the basket. Adams falls down, can't get the 2 to drop. Indians coming back the other way.
A lot of contact on that. They didn't call a foul either.
Morrison over to Asher. Asher trying to drive in. Adams knocks it loose, and Whitaker's coming back the other way. Wasting no time. Whitaker gets in the lane. Floater. No good. Gets his own, and he is fouled. They're going to get Cam Steele, I believe, on that foul.
Glad they finally called a foul, as that was obviously a foul there. He had a hold of Whitaker.
Whitaker is banged up down here. Hilton coming in. Sebastian coming out. Young fella got to keep his head up. It's tough. It's tough when you've not seen a lot of varsity minutes and you get thrown in a situation like this. This is a ruckus environment.
Yes, it is.
Eagles inbound underneath, out of bounds. Get into Davis. Davis finds Dunaway on the block. Goes right into Feldhaus. I like it. Oh, and Feldhaus just absolutely rocks Helton. As Helton slams his head on the ground, but I think they're actually going to get a foul on Feldhaus.
All right. How about that?
I like Helton there being aggressive.
I'm glad to see Helton pop back up. I mean, he hit his head on the court. I mean, glad he's okay.
And what about Dunaway going into the chest of Feldhaus? Corner 3 from Whitaker, no good. Whitaker gets his own. Finds Dunaway on the block, going into Feldhaus. Another foul on Feldhaus. That's 2. I think Coach Wright heard me.
2 quick fouls there on Feldhaus, as they have gave it to Dunaway and just said, go to town on him. And it's working so far.
Dunaway going to be going to the line. Dunaway shoots it at 64.7% on the season. 2 quick fouls on Feldhouse. Dunaway, first one. No bueno.
Short arm that one as well. Remember the first one he shot like that? Off the front of the rim again. Dig deep, big man. Dig deep.
Shakes his head there. He's got to keep his head up. Second one from Dunaway.
There we go. Got that one.
The toughness of Davis back in. Davis had to sit a lot in the first half because he had 2 quick fouls. Just one of those guys, those glue guys that kind of hold you together. Might not show up on the stat sheet, but he does a lot of things. Indians got it up top here. Cam Steele over to Richardson. Richardson feeding Feldhouse. Feldhouse double team.
Nice.
Throws it away.
Nice steal there by Zach Adams. He's going to pass it up to Whitaker.
Whitaker getting in the lane. Tries to kick it over to Adams. Adams on the ground. Finds Whitaker. Crazy sequence, but Whitaker ends up top to set up the offense. Whitaker gives it to Helton. Helton trying to drive on Asher. Kicks it out to Adams. Adams giving it to Dunaway at the top of the key. Dunaway going to work on Feldhouse again. Goes right into his chest. Back out to Whitaker. Whitaker 3. Bang!
Nice shot. Micah Whitaker with a nice 3.
44-24, Madison Central. Eagles trying to gain momentum here. Feldhouse got it in the corner. Cross court, Steele got it up top. Onto the down to the block to Feldhouse. Feldhouse back up to Steele. Over to Morrison. Morrison goes right into Davis. Could have been a charge. They didn't call anything.
I don't understand that one. I think you got to call something there.
Whitaker right side. Guess who?
It's another one. That's 3 on Feldhouse.
He pump fake Feldhouse. Feldhouse picks up his 3rd foul. Beautifully done by the Eagles to give him a chance in this second half. Make the big man sit down.
Smart play by Whitaker. I mean, he went in. He looked like he had an open lane, but Feldhouse was lurking. Pump fake got him in the air and went right into him.
Buddy, I know we're down 22, but that makes me feel a little bit better that we got a chance to shoot the ball without him jumping up and contesting every shot.
Nice shot there by Whitaker as he converts on the first one. There's Tucker Nobby. He's going to be back on the floor here.
So number 30 comes in to replace Feldhouse. That's Christian Lawson.
Second one is good.
20-point game, 46-26 in favor of Madison Central. Madison Southern picking up half court. Morrison over to Asher. Asher got it left side. Feeds it into Lawson, gets the give and go. Asher, easy bucket there. Whitaker coming back in a hurry the other way, crosses the timeline. Working in on Morrison, throws it into the hands of Lawson. Indians are running.
Away.
Steele got it left side 3. Bounces around. That's Asher. Comes out of nowhere to get the board and just up and in. Eagles just getting outmanned right now.
Eagles are gassed. Got a box out there on that. Got to fight.
50-26. Helton over to Nobby. Coming up the left side. Over to Dunaway. Dunaway gets clobbered by Lawson. He's going to be going back to the line.
It's his first.
Frantic pace yet again. 50-26 in favor of Madison Central. 4:21 left to play in the third.
Just hard to keep up with this ball game. It's just so fast. It's been a track meet the whole time.
We picked a great one to do audio only on, didn't we?
Yes, we did. I don't know if that camera could keep up with everybody. Dunaway makes the first one.
Zach Adams coming back to the scorer's table to check in. Dunaway, free throw, got it.
Got them both.
Adams going to replace Davis. Eagles going to fall back. Looks like they're going to go in half court. Half court 2-1-2. Morrison over to Lawson in the corner. Lawson going to give it back to Steele to set up the offense.
Ooh, almost got the steal there.
Asher gets it inside. Asher kicks it out to Morrison. Morrison out to Steele. Steele going to kick it back out to Morrison. Right side, Richardson thought about the 3. He's going to pass it up. Gives it to his man, Asher. Asher working right side.
Nice steal.
Throws it into the hands of Tucker Nobby. Good defense there by the Eagles. Contain the Indians. Keep them in front of them. Whitaker over to Zach Adams, left side. Looked like a foul. Instead, that's a takeaway by Morrison. keep forgetting Morrison's name. Morrison over to Richardson, corner three, right in front of his own bench. Got it.
Richardson can light it up. He has shot the basketball very well tonight.
Zach Adams, cross court, Tucker Nobby, three. Got it.
Nice answer there by Tucker Nobby.
I think we might be seeing the emergence of a new Nobby. As one Nobby's career has came to a close, the next Nobby starting to fill in. Kind of what we saw Kaysen do a couple years back, his freshman season. Kaysen coming out there jumping around, going out and talking to the officials saying, hey, watch this. Like, watch for this.
Oh, you know that he wants to win this game just as bad as anybody. Looking at some of the stats, I think it's really interesting to look at the evolution of Kaysen Nobby. In a very, very similar position as his little brother is right now was Kaysen Nobby in 21-22. Right? Tucker Nobby right now is averaging 5.9 or 5.6 points per game as a freshman. Nobby was averaging 4.4.
Sure that.
So, you know, you look at these guys and you just wonder how much better they're going to get as they have all this time left in high school to get better, and you just hope for the best, you know. I don't know if anybody looked at Kaysen Nobby when he was a freshman and said that dude's going to be averaging 22.5 his senior year.
Yeah, and a lot of youth on this Southern squad. We've got a lot of young guys that have played significant minutes this year, so excited to see how they bloom in the coming years. I mean, you got Tucker Nobby, Derek Helton, Cam Adams. Those three are all freshmen that have played significant minutes down the stretch of this season. You got Jordan Dunaway, the big man, only a sophomore. You're returning Zach Adams, returning Landon Adams. And a lot more guys on the bench that I think we haven't seen as much in the varsity games that are going to be contributors in the coming years. Richardson. Fouled. Eagles showing the full court press. He gets fouled early on that possession. Central going to have it half court. Inbounding in front of the scorer's table. A couple new players in. Goatley gives it over to Richardson.
Wow.
Richardson, my goodness, that's what you call a shooter's roll right there. As it hit the top of the backboard, rolled back down, and went in. Hit every part of the rim. Indians showing full court press. Helton over to Nobby, right side to Adams. Adams going to pull a three. Can't get it to go.
Yep, that basketball hit every part of the rim on that last one from Richardson. Just his night tonight. He's lighting it up.
Morrison going to try a three left side. Got it. Indians starting to heat up. Nobby, a lot of contact. No call. He loses it. Tips it out to Zach Adams. Zach Adams over to Derek Helton working the left side. Thought about going into Lawson. Instead, he's going to give it back out. Whitaker's going to set up the offense. No, he's not. He's going to pull a three. Can't get it to go. Dunaway with it. Comes away with it with the garbage points.
Nice,
I like it.
Nice cleanup job there by Dunaway. Southern's got to get some stops here, string a few together if they want to hope in this game.
59-33 Madison Central. 2:06 left to play in the third. Morrison almost loses it in our laps. Gives it over to Goatley. Goatley over to Powers. Powers, three right in front of his own bench. Coach Feldhouse in approval.
Gosh,
that's three in a row for Madison
Central.
Three
straight three-pointers for Central. I mean, they are heating up.
Whitaker up ahead to Adams. Adams breaks the press over to Whitaker. Whitaker dumps it off to Dunaway. Dunaway having himself a heck of a second half.
Nice basketball, but you just can't keep up when you're trading 3 for 2. I mean, it just doesn't work. The math ain't mathing on that.
You are correct there. Morrison getting it inside, kicks it out to Richardson. Richardson, another three, got it.
You just know it's going in as soon as he lets go of it. I mean, it looks beautiful.
Much like what we've seen several times out of Micah Whitaker.
He shot the ball very well. A lot of respect to him. As here's Derek Helton with one of his own. No good. Stay with Southern.
That one went out of bounds off the head of Goatley. Going to stay with the Eagles. Eagles got it underneath out of bounds. Dunaway got it in the corner. Going to feed Cam Adams on the block. Cam loses it. Goatley comes away with it. Goatley is running. Gives it over to Morrison. Morrison in front of the break. Finishes left side layup. Good.
Gosh, Dunaway slung that ball to him. If it was a spear, I think it would have killed him.
67-35 Madison Central. Dunaway got it left side. He's going to go right in the chest of Lawson. No, he's not. He's going to feed Cam Adams to the other side. Cam misses. Dunaway getting in there and banging. as he rips it away into the hands of Whitaker. Whitaker pulls a three. Can't get it to go. Goatley comes away with it. Indians got numbers. No, they don't, because he double dribbled.
Oh, double dribble on that one. I don't know about that. I didn't see a double dribble there. As Jordan Dunaway had a great look there to Cam Adams, just couldn't finish.
I don't know if I've seen Jordan Dunaway be this aggressive yet so far this season. I like it, though. Cam Adams going cross court to Nobby. Nobby three. Got it.
Nice shot.
67-38. Madison Central as Mr. Official. What do we got going on here?
Trying to figure out what's going on.
What do we have here? Some kind of warning or something.
I don't know who the warning was to. We're warning somebody, but don't know who it was to. I mean, Southern has had a good little stretch right here, but still down by 29. I mean, it's just hard to trade twos for threes like that. This doesn't work.
Eagles got to keep fighting.
That's right. Got to have a little pride here. Finish the game.
Goatley and Steele playing keep away up top. 5-4. Steele going to try a three. No good. Cam Adams with the rebound. That's going to do it for 3/4 of play. Madison Central 67. Madison Southern 38. We got one more quarter left to play. We'll be back here, the fourth quarter action here on the Madison Southern Radio Network. Fourth quarter action coming at you here from Eastern Kentucky University. Madison Central with a 29-point lead going into this fourth quarter of play. Steele got it left side, feeding Feldhaus. Feldhaus over his right shoulder, right over top of Dunaway, puts it up and in. Feldhaus comes back in and wastes no time. Eagles coming back the other way. We got Whitaker left side. Adams trying to give the screen, but there's too much pressure from Goatley. Goatley gets called for the foul there. Nobby going to inbounds. Gets it into Whitaker. Whitaker guarded by Goatley. Got the trap. Goatley and Feldhaus. Finds the hands of Tucker Nobby. Tucker finds Dunaway. Dunaway, another big bucket. The big man playing good ball this second half.
Nice pass there. I mean, Cam Adams, just a nice little drop off there to Dunaway, and he laid it in. It was awesome.
He's playing like his size. Like I know I've kept saying that, and I've probably been too hard on him the end of this season, but, man, he's had some good games at the end of this season. Feldhaus gets down there. He gets fouled. He's in a little bit of disbelief. He's like, where's my foul call at? He's going to be going to the line for two, where he spends a lot of time. How many free throws has he shot tonight?
He's shot 8 so far. There's about to be 9 and 10.
So he has shot 245 free throws on the season. Here's free throw number 246, and it's good.
Beautiful shot on him, too. I mean, everything is straight up. Excellent backspin on the basketball. I mean, textbook, right? That's what you would expect to see from a Feldhaus.
246 free throws on the season. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Second one is good.
Whitaker got it up top. Still guarded tightly by Goatley. Picking up full court. Whitaker doing the best he can at the point guard. It's not his role, but he's having to make it his role. Nobby going to take over up top. He's guarded by Steele. Indians with the pressure that's just undeniable. Feldhaus takes it away and jams it in transition.
Feldhaus gets everybody on their feet on that one. I mean, he took off and jammed that one.
Tucker Nobby chased him down, and I thought he was not going to let him slam it. I kind of wish he wouldn't have, to be honest. I wish Nobby would have not played dirty, but go and just contest the shot. I never like to see a open court slam like that against you.
Did they call that on Feldhaus? I mean, if they called that on Feldhaus, then
so.
That should be his fourth then.
Don't really know how much it's going to matter. 73-40, Madison Central. Madison Central coming back the other way with it. Asher got it up top. Gives it over to Goatley. Goatley getting in the lane. Going to kick it out to his man Steele. Over to Morrison. Morrison going to get in the paint. Kick it out to Goatley. Goatley three. No good. Feldhaus with the rebound. Up. Trying to draw a foul. Doesn't. Crazy sequence of event. And Feldhaus ends up saving it in the hands of Goatley. Goatley feeds Asher in the corner, and Asher nails a three.
That's what happens whenever you don't get the offensive board. You got to get the offensive rebound on that. If not, they're just going to keep getting shot after shot after shot. Eventually, they'll hit.
So I think Mr. Official is telling them that it is running clock time. 76-40 in favor of Madison Central. That's what the discussion is right now. We've got a stoppage of play. We need an official review in high school, don't we? Man, we're not getting enough of them. They're so much fun.
Yeah. Southern finds themselves down 36 with 5:53 left in the ball game.
Again, the last time these two teams met, wasn't it a 4-point game? Let me check that before I say it. Yeah, I can't find it. Madison Southern. 71-59 the first time. The second time it was 73-69. It's a 4-point game the last time they met at Madison Central. As Whitaker's back tipped here. Central coming away with it.
Crazy.
Steele going to bring it up the court.
Crazy to think that Case and Nobby makes that much of a difference, but I'm here to tell you that he does.
Goatley got it inside. Working the pivot foot. Can't get it to go. Whitaker contests. Out of bounds. Ball back to Madison Southern.
You're right on that running clock. That clock is just running now wide open. As Coach Feldhaus is going to call off the dogs here. Going to get some subs in.
And Coach Wright's going to do the same as Luke Daniels coming to the scorer's table for the Eagles. Whitaker bringing up the court. What could be his last time as a Madison Southern Eagle. Adams got it up top. All the Indians just bringing the pressure still. All the way to half court, giving no breathing room. Whitaker still running the offense. They get a foul this time. That's going to be on number 5, Goatley. Daniels coming in to replace Dunaway. I thought he was bringing in the sub, but he's not. He's just getting Dunaway out.
Dunaway's a big piece of this future team. I mean, he's got the size that you can't teach. I'd love to see that guy make a big jump this offseason.
He absolutely is. Him and Cam Adams both. As Zach Adams getting it all the way to the rim, misses it. Cam Adams with the cleanup.
Nice cleanup there by Cam Adams. Got the board, went back up with it.
It's his first bucket of the night, I believe.
Richardson,
left side three, no good.
Can't believe he missed that.
He hadn't missed many tonight,
He
has
is 6 for 7 on the night. Now he's 6 for 8. I mean, every one he's shot has looked beautiful.
Whitaker takes it all the way through a lot of traffic. Almost finishes left side. Cam Adams again.
Cam Adams again with the rebound and putback there. Nice sequence there for the young man.
30-point Madison Central advantage. 3 minutes and 37 seconds left to play. First round of the 44th District. Morrison got it right side. Elects to go baseline. Cross court to Goatley. Goatley gets it inside. Short 2 off the glass, up and in.
Nice shot there. Bank shot. Pretty. Very fundamental.
Whitaker trying to come the other way in a hurry. Instead, Morrison picks it off. Goatley got it right side. Powers into the game for the Indians. Goatley to Powers in the corner. Working it around the top of the key. Into the hands of Goatley, left side. Gets stood up by 2 Eagle defenders. Lawson trying to get it on the block. He gets stood up. Eagles been good about double teaming down low. Goatley.
Nice shot.
Another beautiful shot.
Drove it left. He spun into the mid lane. Pulled up for jumper. It was good.
2 tough twos there for Goatley. 80-44. As Coach Wright going to call a timeout here, I believe. Central going to bring in the next platoon. Appears to be the young guys. We're going to have to dig deep, Farmer. Dig deep here. So, I mean, unfortunate. We knew that this was probably upon us. But Southern with a lot of good firepower from 3, and I really thought if we had a chance from 3 that we could hang in this ball game. But Coach Feldhouse gave us no opportunity. Every single time we get the ball up top, he would bring Feldhouse to double team, and Eagles just not able to get the volume of threes. I mean, we weren't able to get hardly any looks until Feldhouse left the ball game.
And I think you just got to tip your hat to him, right? I mean, it's like you said earlier, Feldhouse has done this a long time, and he drew this thing up perfect with these traps, especially with the Eagles down Case and Nobby, and it has worked to perfection. It has been an all-time showing here from the Central.
Coach Wright, 2 minutes and 39 seconds, leaving the starters in the ball game. The senior crew of Michael Whitaker and Mason Davis still on the court. Case and Nobby with his head down on the bench. Whitaker going to try a 3. Got it.
Got it. Nice shot by Whitaker.
Give me a bang, Farmer.
Bang.
Bang.
Wish I could have done that a lot more tonight.
It's good to see it go through for the senior, though. He's had a rough last 2 games after such just a great season.
And I think it's just because, his role has been so great playing off of Kaysen and playing as that second guard. And now he's been forced into the lead guard spot, and it's not the same. He's been out of position.
Madison Central turnover. Whitaker over to Davis. Got Arnett in the game. The other senior on this roster. Arnett trying to find a shot. Instead, he found Landon Adams, and Landon Adams loses it. Daniels pokes it away. And it goes out of bounds.
Good hustle by Daniels. He's still showing some heart out there.
That's what you like to see. As we got Bryant Brock into the ball game.
Gonna let these seniors get a curtain call here.
As Whitaker, Davis, and Arnett going to take one last time to go sit on the Madison Southern bench. It's tough for a senior.
Meant a lot to him, you could tell.
Indians got it up top, working the offense. Daniels takes it away.
Nice steal by Daniels. He about took out the referee. Ooh,
taking
nice
it in transition. Good finish.
Nice athletic move there.
Clock still running. Official going to stop it to get in a sub for Madison Central. And Coach Wright going to do the same. Got Elliott Smith coming into the ball game for the Eagles, replacing Landon Adams. I think we're just going to let all the clock run out on this subbing possession here. Indians coming back the other way. Led by Jagger Ham. 22 for the Indians. Up, no good. Blake Bonham down with the board. He's going to come back the other way for the Eagles. Bonham over to Brock. To the corner to Smith. Smith working the baseline. He's fouled.
He's come up hurt, too. Hurt his ankle.
And it looks like clock's just going to run out on this one. 80-49. It's 10 seconds, and Smith is going to end this game at the free throw line, it appears. Nope, they stopped it at 7.7.
This crowd is starting to clear out here at Alumni Coliseum.
Hate to see that, Smith. You come in 30 seconds and you hurt your ankle.
And you
Smith
can tell
can't get the first one to go.
It's really hurting him. Can't put any weight on it.
Second one up. No good. as they're going to get the shooter out of the ball game here with 6.3 to go. So he's limping over to the bench. I hate to see that.
Yeah, comes in and makes a nice move to the basket and just tweaks his ankle.
That's going to do it. Final score, Madison Central 80, Madison Southern 49. Eagles going to end their season at 14-16 overall. Madison Central going to be playing on Friday night, extending their record to 19-11. They're going to take on the winner of Model and Berea. That's going to be happening here tomorrow night. We're going to take a second and look over these stats, tally them up, and wrap this thing up here on the Madison Southern Radio Network. Back here at Eastern Kentucky University, where Madison Southern season comes to a close here on February 24th. 14-16 overall is what Madison Southern is going to fall to. Madison Central going to be going to the 44th region title game yet again. I tried to dig back through the stats. I could not find a year that they were not in the title game and in the 11th region. I couldn't find it. The stats didn't go back that far. So it's been a long run for Madison Central, and Coach Feldhouse doing what he does. He's an excellent coach, and he showed that again tonight. What's those stats look like for us?
All right, Micah Whitaker led the way for the Eagles tonight. 16 total points as the senior played his last basketball game, played his heart out.
That was a tough 16 points.
It was.
He got beat to death.
He earned all 16 of them. Tucker Nobby with 12 points, second on scoring for Southern tonight. Also had Dunaway with 10 as he drew the tough assignment against Feldhouse tonight and showed up with 10 points. Pretty solid showing there from Dunaway. Also had 4 points there to Cam Adams. Cam Adams super active on the rebounds there and on the offensive glass. Finishes with 4 points. 3 points to Zach Adams as he hit a 3 early in the game. We also had 2 points to Derek Helton as well as Luke Daniels. That totals up to 49 points there for the Madison Southern Eagles. On the other side of things, I think it all starts with Feldhaus. Jake Feldhaus tonight finished with 22 points as he did his thing all night. Got to the free throw line 10 times. Shot from the free throw line 10 times tonight. He finishes with 22 and 10 as well, a double-double. Also had Will Richardson, who was shooting very well from the outside. He had went 6 of 8 from three-point land for 20 points. We also had 11 points to Cody Morrison as well as Luke Asher with 11 points. 9 points to Joe Powers, one of my favorite names I've seen this year. Also had Ricky Goatley with 4 points, and then 3 points to Christian Lawson. That brings up the total to 80 for Madison Central. Final score 80-49. Central just dominated from the get-go as Southern really missed their primary ball handler, Case Nabi. Thoughts and prayers to him as he is going to prep to take care of his knee. Not sure how bad the damage is, but he's definitely going to have surgery on that pretty soon.
Buddy, it sucks. I hate to lose, but it was a good run. Saw some really good moments from Madison Southern this year. A lot of good memories. This team showed a lot of fight at times and hung in there and beat some really good teams at times as well. It's really unfortunate that we saw the season end this way. Everybody kind of knew it was coming whenever Case Nabi went down on that senior night. As we mentioned, like you could hear a pin drop in that place. It just got deflated. And even in that game, I mean, we didn't respond in that game. Everybody was kind of shell-shocked. And when you got a player that's just the heart and soul of your team, I mean, if you could have saw him the whole night tonight, he was standing up literally like the whole game. He would be over there, the only guy standing up cheering on his teammates. He's a winner. And it's hard to win without that type of guy.
Yep. And, you know, I'm appreciative of you asking me to come on and help you call these games all year. And just a testament to Case Nabi, you know, we called one of the all-timers at Southern this whole year. I mean, Case Nabi is an all-timer at Madison Southern. And so just hats off to him, man. What a career. We were talking just a minute ago. He's probably beat Madison Central more than anybody else in the history of Madison Southern. I mean, he has.
Probably.
He's been there for just about every one of them over this last couple-year runs, and you just got to tip your cap to Case Nabi. Best wishes and prayers for him as he tries to get healthy.
Yep, and it's been a good run in the inaugural season of the Madison Southern Sports Network. We got more coming for you if you're still tuned in and you're with us. We got more on the way. We're just getting it going, and we got a lot to figure out. Hopefully get some upgraded on equipment and stuff. I know our broadcasts are really subpar right now, but we're figuring it out, and we're doing the thing to get these Eagle athletes out on the air.
Back home, we would say it ain't much, but it's good, honest work.
That's right. Any last words, Farmer, to wrap this season up?
I've enjoyed it. God bless. See you next year.